What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch episode 4 of season 4 of Fargo. Last we saw, shit, literally, happened. A lot of farting. Farting while a robbery took place. But jokes aside, definitely heating up between the Fata family and I don't know what to call him, the Cannon Enterprise. I don't know if I've gotten the exact name for him. And it's definitely heating up. I mean, we almost had a hit on Cannon's eldest son, Lemuel. Luckily, Rabbi stepped in, getting Calamita to miss, because Calamita went for it. He definitely did. I cannot wait to see Gaetano and Josto really go at each other's throat. I'm on Josto's side 100%, without question. Okay. I'm really liking Josto so far. Gaetano, I gotta see some more. I gotta see if he'll maybe get back into my good graces, so to speak. For Loy's side, I'm loving Loy. But Doc Senator, definitely my favorite character on that side so far. His monologue, with the Italian gentleman, fucking fantastic. Okay, fucking fantastic. Okay, the cinematography has been great this season. I want to see more of the Italian kid. We didn't see him last episode. We did see Satchel though, and I do like his relationship with Rabbi. I think that's definitely one of the bright spots of the show, of the season so far. Because I really like Rabbi. I want to get more into his psyche, like why he betrayed his family. Because obviously they were shitty people, and I can, guess that they not betrayed him, but mistreated him. But still, it feels like he's just in another situation where they disrespect him. I would assume that the old boss of the Fata family, Gaetano, and Josto's father, treated him a little better, treated him with more respect. But these guys, Gaetano and Josto, they don't really treat him with respect. In fact, obviously, Gaetano doesn't trust him, and then Josto just sort of looks down on him. So he doesn't really feel like he's part of the family, so to speak. And obviously, it's not going to be a 100% like you're in, but still, there's a really big disconnect there, which I did not originally plan or think about. Maybe I should have, but that's that fool sort of thing. I'm excited to get into the episode. I would assume, I hope, not assume, I hope that we get more of Defi. Because Timothy Oliphant is that fucking dude, and I cannot wait to see him act in any little scene. He's also given like a really religious character, and I think I talked about it last episode. I love religious characters. As someone who's not religious, religious characters have a soft spot in my sort of cliche list. When done correctly, are really captivating. And I think it's like not to do with religion, more so like faith. It's really interesting to see characters that have like undying faith, unwavering faith, no matter what. That's why my favorite character of all time is John Locke from Lost, who is the shining example of that. So I hope we definitely do get to see more of Defi. And then finally, got to talk about the enigma of the show, the most confusing yet interesting part. What is going on with Orietta? I mean, we found out what she put in the pie. She put a whole bunch of laxatives, and it was intended to go to Ethelreda and her family. What is up with that? Like, what is up? I thought it was poison at first, but it turns out it's just laxatives. But still, dude, that's crazy. I can't wait to get into the episode. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. I've got the full-length, uncut reaction up on Patreon. If that's something you're interested in, check it out. And if you guys like the content on the channel, I appreciate if you subscribed. Let's get into this reaction. I'm hyped. This season has been extra creepy. A couple week time skip. But yeah, this season has definitely been a lot creepier than the others. Not like overwhelmingly creepy, but eerie, so to speak. There's an eerie vibe. Especially that season one, the episode 1 ending scene. And it's gone. The tension's gone. Just like that. Dude, it's gonna turn out like Orietta is some ghost or something, dude, and I'm gonna lose it. Haunting screams in the background. What the fuck is that? We're getting scary dream sequences now? I couldn't imagine like living in a with dead bodies in the basement at all times. Probably would, as a child, give you some creepy dreams. Yeah, I don't even need to say it, guys. You know what I'm thinking. That is vile. Dude, I loved it. Guys, I'm in love, okay? I need to... Like, this... I got my film degree, okay? This show, like... It's the first one, like, since I got my film degree that, like, just captivates me. Everything they do. I can't wait to watch Hannibal. That's the other show that I've heard is, like, S-tier cinematography with Better Call Saul and Fargo. Alameda. And I love how, like, the split screen, the pictures occupy 2 screens at once.
What the fuck?
Damn! Ambushing them to send a message. That's fucking awesome, dude. Just Calamita and the 2 randos that we saw last episode. Can't really tell. Yeah, you're obviously being surrounded. It's an ambush. How'd they get in? Dude, this is such a fucking visual with this fire in the background. Damn! They killed him! This is escalation. I expect escalation at every episode from this point on. That's fucking badass. I've surprisingly never seen that in fiction before.
That's what I thought. Oh, bark.
That is a fucking message and a half right there. Oh, stop it, guys! Look at that opener. I'm one of those, like, I'm a nerd when it comes to TV. I love shit like that. Like shows that change the opening every episode. One of those small things I'm obsessed with.
When first I come to America, I know nothing. How to dress, what to eat.
You gonna give a monologue back?
With a stuck hanger in my jacket, so I don't fall down. On the street, I hear this phrase. You know this phrase. American values. And I think, what does it mean? I understand. Money. What I think is worth. Human values. This also makes sense. The things we love. Family. I bambini. But this American values.
I love the switching up of shots too, like that where we just get one hard angle that doesn't change.
And then I learned the history of this country. The slavery.
Slavery, I was gonna say, yeah.
The smallpox in the blankets. How you stole the land from the natives. And I realized to be an American
Gotta take.
is to pretend.
From what I know, to be an American, you've gotta take.
You pretend to be one thing, when really you are something else. And I can do that. Lie. Hide. But what I will not do is pretend we are at peace when really we are at war. Are we at war?
Not yet. But we're trying real hard.
It was a step too far, no?
You mean you?
What? No. You steal the guns. You kill my man.
You're shooting at my boss's boy?
What do you say? I shot. Who shot?
Your goons. Taking a shot at the boss's boy, the eldest, Calamita, and the rabbi. And the way I figure, Calamita is lucky that we didn't off him too.
Oh, dude, I'm loving this shit.
You didn't know. How about a Spring Street stick-up? Night before last. 2 dames. Shotguns. Kitchen knives. Took out 2 of my boys.
That's unrelated right there.
That wasn't us.
Well, are you sure?
You better take care of your eggs in your basket right now.
All the critical goings-ons in your house these days.
These two right here might have my favorite moments of the season right here. We better get one of these per episode. These are fantastic. Like I said, I don't know the other actor. I don't even know his character's name yet. Or at least I don't remember it. But Actor Senator. Fantastic. Oh, I thought we were about to get Wrench and Numbers theme. Speaking of, here's Ranchat, man. He's the main character of this whole show. I gotta know, because I know that, and I didn't expect them to. I know that these Fargo reactions probably aren't going to get that many views. But at the same time, I love Fargo. If I'm watching it, and from now on, since I started the channel, if I'm watching something, I'm recording it. You know? I want to know, like, the reaction guidelines, so to speak. Do you want me to keep saying, you know what I mean? Well, oh, the music. Or do you guys not care whatsoever?
What we need to do is find out who's on top over in Little Italy.
One or the other. They come at my family again. We'll kill them all.
Obviously, I binge watched, or not. I wouldn't say binge, but I relatively fast. What the hell kind of? Yo. Orietta is some kind of freak. What am I watching? She's insane. I wanted to say I'm gonna wait until the scene ends though, because this is insane. The poor cat.
My God!
What the fuck? I watched the first 3 seasons of Fargo relatively fast, so I didn't really hear any outside rumblings. But for the 4th season, I had a break. I heard that people were upset that Chris Rock was in it. I don't know why. I've never seen Chris Rock in anything, but so far he's good at the fucking job. Maybe he's a little too Chris Rocky for people, but luckily I've not seen much Chris Rock, so.
Box, you mean? 4 walls of pine, which is... Well, a coffin is what it is, mister. There are places in the Amazon rainforest where 1 million butterflies take flight all at once.
Dude, what is up with Orietta? What is this thing? This creature?
Who's you, Mr. Potty Mouth?
Sorry. It's just I swear I could kill that guy.
Your brother?
No.
Oh.
Doctor at the hospital.
Oh no, dude. Don't say this to her. She'll do it for you.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah, that guy's dead.
You got any more of that fluffy whiz bang? Get my head on straight.
Fluffy whiz bang.
Vocabulary.
Well, it's not your vocabulary. Just took it right in my lap.
That rude. We fly elevated in this house, mister.
Dude, she's like his mom.
You take to heart in your other lives. And you sleep with a mouthful of razors. It's your own throat that gets cut. Believe you.
That is a banger of a line. I will give her that.
Oh, now look at you. Sagittarius.
Dude,
I didn't recognize you in this dark hallway. You said...
she might be the most scariest yet innocent looking character I've ever met in TV.
Well, sometimes my mouth says just the strangest things. Oh, shoot, I've got to fly. Now, will you just put some things away so that when I come home tonight, I don't feel like jumping out the window with everything such a jumble?
Do you want me to wash these dishes?
Oh, would you? That'd be swell. Oh, and while you're at it, my room's just down the hallway. So if you're doing dishes, you might as well clean the sheets.
She's gonna find some freaky shit in here, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, don't clean those sheets, dude. Don't go near them sheets.
You're gonna hear talk about me, something I did or maybe didn't do. Shining a bad light at me. Just be aware of whose lips are doing the flapping.
You being a fink? It sounds like you're being a fink.
I botched the head.
But how's that?
The cannon boy, Lemuel. Calamita said get in the car, so I got in the car. We tailed the kid. He said light him up.
See my teeth into your jugular if this story ends.
No, I don't. Like I said, he told me to open up, but events didn't feel right. And whose authority, I asked him, but he don't say. So I laid on the kibosh, but the kid saw my fangs, no doubt. Problem accepting consequence. But I know you don't want to start a war. I didn't order a goddamn hit!
So you're saying what, Gaetano? You tell me that pork pie ziti eating greaser's giving my boys orders now? Sticky gollum, what?
Dude, he's like a little kid and I love him. He's a little kid and yet I trust him more than I do Gaetano.
Don't worry, he'll get his. It's a new day, got me? Spring fucking cleaning. You're either loyal or you're with him. Find that cop Otis, tell him to come to the club, rapid fire.
That guy's a part of it, dude. Don't trust him. This fucking loser going to the hospital watching the guy he wants to kill fucking.
I'm asking, what was the nature of the exchange?
Oh, just normal chit chat.
See, I thought you said they were talking about skipping town. When you called me?
Right. Yeah. Skipping town. That's affirmative. It said they was headed to Chicago.
I don't. This might be a random hit, okay? I may be completely wrong, but is this the guy, the comedian who I've been seeing on like YouTube Shorts and stuff like that? And maybe it's just two people who look similar, but it looks really goddamn similar, dude.
Guess you're off to Chicago then, buddy. It's too bad. We were just starting to hit it off.
Funny story.
Chicago?
What?
We're
Oh,
a
yeah.
national agency, turns out. The U.S. Marshal Service. We got offices in Chicago, Indianapolis, all over. So I'll pass along the tip, but Kansas City was my mandate, and Kansas City is where I'll stay. In case they circle back.
He ain't getting rid of him that easy.
Magazine.
Damn.
Giving orders now?
I'm liking this, man.
Did you know? This figlia di puttana took a shot at Lois' kid. Did you know?
I just found out from the consigliere.
And you're lucky my man was there. Or I'd be cutting your throat with a can of cat food right now.
Ayo. They stole from us this morning, this Mulignana.
Man, dude, you gotta get this guy on leash, dude. He is gonna start some shit.
How do they know? Because they think that we are weak.
They're right. You're weak. You're weak. You took a shot. You missed. Now, my enemies got, what, 300 guns? Congratulations. Testa di cazzo.
Dude, his fucking facial reactions are funny as shit.
Bang.
Give him his props. Tried to send a message. I don't know. It probably just enraged Gaetano a little more. Oh, he ain't letting shit go. Dude, he hates Paolo, man. Paolo, don't say anything around him. He's gonna murder you.
What is that? An O?
Listen, get the fuck out of here before I put N-O in you.
I'm getting Luce Alverson season 2 vibes from Defi. Like, not scared, willing to fucking start shit.
We had some Italian gentlemen move to town a few years back. Thought they could make a few bucks, turning our sons into junkies and our daughters into whores. We dissuaded them of that notion with a noose and some horses. Must have dragged them 6-7 miles for their heads.
Dude, I fucking love Timothy Olyphant, man. I don't even know if he's religious. He might be putting that on as a front.
And you're gonna go to New York.
Okay?
You're gonna go to New York,
Or
kiss the ring,
yeah, get some more.
tell them we got everything under control.
Tutto sotto controllo o che ne servono i carusi? Che se ci dico che ne servono i carusi, capiscono che non controlliamo tutta quella.
What is it with everyone today thinking they can talk back to me like we're having a debate? You, put the muscle on cannon, bust some heads, make some arrests. And you, put on your traveling shoes, because you're on the move.
I'm not gonna say he's competent because he is not, dude, but he needs to stop throwing these temper tantrums because it's making him look even worse. I need specific answers from, like, seasoned filmmakers, veterans of this business. Why does this look so good? Just the amount of time and the quality they put into this? Is it specific cameras? Is it specific people working the cameras? Because everything about it is beautiful. The lighting, the shadows. What is in there, dude? That's the witchcraft ritual room. You got to. Come on, Ethelrita. You got to. I was about to say, these motherfuckers about to hit me with a One Piece level cliffhanger. God, how much fucking medicine, chemicals, poison, laxatives does she have? Poison! Get the cat out of there! Dude, you're leaving all your evidence, dude. I bet she knows like every single square centimeter that everything's at. Shia. She has little fucking Dexter clippings of every... These are her trophies? Ethelrita, you need to get out of there. Oh, and dude, she's a serial killer! She's a serial killer! Oh my sweet goodness! She's got her fucking Dexter blood slides in here. How many fucking people has she killed? You Dumbo!
Why don't we stop talking and you cut me some more?
Bring me my boy. Plus, I give you $5 grand. How about that?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
They ain't your family.
Mommy.
I got Loy, like,
Anything happens to my boy.
I've never seen Chris Rock act in anything. He seems damn good. Like, I feel threatened. You know what I mean? And it's not like some fake, like...
I'm gonna feed you to some pigs.
He has presence. Oh no, what kind of freaky shit are we about to dream about now? She took a souvenir too? Oh, and now she took the fucking ring. And now she's gonna get her fucking family dragged into it. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? Man, horror movies need to take inspiration from this. This is fantastic. It's one of those things too. You know, you think of aliens and shit from season 2. These gotta be real at this point. Oh, this was the thing standing in the middle of the road too.
Swan Lake?
She dead? She's probably dead. Okay, so fucking... Oh, I was about to say Orietta's like controlling fucking spirits to go kill people and shit.
Your get out of jail free card.
Where?
Thurman, can I give you some advice?
Yeah.
When the money fairy comes to visit, don't ask questions.
Damn right.
You tell my niece I'm proud of her. Tell her don't let no sorry ass cut in front of her in line.
What line?
Any line.
Come on, Thurman. I like Zelmar. I like that Lemuel line that you gotta pick one, power or safety. And Loy keeps going for power. I'm sure that it will come back to bite him in his ass. Royally.
You got 30 seconds to get...
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
That's a lot of greenbacks, Thurman. Yes, sir, it is.
He is shaking, bro.
Where'd you get it?
Well, sir, I'd rather not say.
The money was fucking taken. Taken from him and then given straight back. Well, he ain't no dummy. He knows that's his money. Seems like a very meticulous business he runs. I bet they got the fucking note numbers on there and shit of what they had.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Thurman, you have royally fucked it.
Someone's happy.
Dude, he's the quintessential, like, goober white man, and I love him for it.
I did it. We're out.
Out of what?
Out of danger. Out of debt.
How?
Never you mind how. All that matters is your daddy fixed it.
No, he did not. He's caused some problems. And I bet DeBrell knows exactly what the hell happened.
Now, DeBrell, I gotta put my foot down here. This was not cast in stones, but... And look.
She's about to fucking eat him alive, bro.
Money in the first place, a man like that, so...
Thurman Howard Smith.
No, I solved it. Opportunity knocked and I walked through that door. I seized the...
Baby, what did you do?
You put him in the position, he had to handle it. He shouldn't have done it, but... You wanted to take the debt. You put him in the position. Oh, Thurman, you poor gentleman. This is not blowing over anytime soon. Y'all getting pulled deeper and deeper and deeper. Because that's just how Fargo works. Okay, guys, that was the 4th episode of Fargo. Another fantastic episode. I mean... I know I've tried to discuss it a little bit, and I know that both times I wanted to talk about it in the episode, I don't want to say interrupted because I'm watching the show and I want to see more of the show. But I know I talked about it in the first episode. I discovered Fargo from college. I had basically like a month's worth of a class about it because my professor was so interested in it, and for good reason. It's a damn fucking good show. Oh, I loved it. I binged the first 3 seasons in a relatively short amount of time. Loved every aspect about it. But right, like, after I finished the 3rd season, that was really when I started getting, like, ideas and putting steps forward to making a YouTube channel and wanting to do TV reactions to it. So I held off on Fargo because I wanted to experience it with some other people. Put it out there because... You know, this show is so fucking amazing. I want people to find it and realize just how good it is because it's so goddamn underrated. The best anthology show I've ever seen by far, like without a doubt. But anyway, so as compared to other seasons where I didn't hear about anything, I didn't know about any actors or characters or storylines or opinions of it. With this one, I've seen a little bit of stuff about it. I've seen that this was before season 5 came out, but this was probably the least best, because it's not the worst, but the least best season. And I knew that Chris Rock is in it, and I know that people didn't like Chris Rock or his character or his role, but so far, my main point about this whole ramble, I'm loving Lloyd Cannon. I'm loving Chris Rock. This is going to be the last time I say it for these reactions, but I have not seen Chris Rock act in anything. I've seen a little bit of stand-up, and he's in what's it called? The Animals movies. Why am I blanking? Madagascar? The Madagascar stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure he's in that, so that's technically the only thing I've seen him in, which is a pure comedy. Kids role, you know what I mean? So this is the only serious acting role I've ever seen him in. And I'm loving him in it. Like... You know what I mean? I think people like watch an actor so much that they get sort of like they stick him in a role and they can't unimagine him as that, and maybe that's why he's hated. Or just from what I've seen, I don't have like every single person's opinion, but just from the quick glances on the internet that I've seen, I saw that it was kind of disliked. But he's fine so far. Like, he has presence. His acting is great. He feels threatening. His scene with Rabbi was fantastic, and I'm loving it. Speaking of loving it, my favorite two scenes of the season so far, might just be Ebol. I'm gonna double check my notes. Ebol, and his discussion with Dr. Senator. His discussions, those have been phenomenal. I feel like we're going back and forth with monologues. I hope next episode we get a Dr. Senator monologue, because they have been fantastic. And I love that. Like, it's one of those things. Just to go on a slight tangent here, a big Game of Thrones fan. Obviously, I'm watching House of the Dragon. They had budget issues for the latest season, and you can tell, but not just that there's budget issues, that there's quality issues. And there was comments and shit like that of people saying like, oh, well, you can't blame them because there was budget issues. If they had the budget, the show would have been amazing. But you can tell that it wouldn't have been, because the quality there. Season 1 of Game of Thrones had a tiny budget, and it was so goddamn good. It's one of the greatest seasons of TV in history, in my opinion, because of the dialogue. Just sitting one character there and sitting another character over there and them talking. And that's what, so far, this season of Fargo has done specifically really well. I mean, the dialogue, the conversations between people not only feel like realistic, and obviously Fargo is one of those shows that I would say that it's realistic, but there's always that supernatural, almost goofy, like, suspend your belief a little bit every season. But on the dialogue side, I think it's great at it. Even a lot of shows have problems with this when they have that quirky character. They don't know how to write dialogue, and specifically don't know how to interact their dialogue with the normal characters. I think this show does a phenomenal job at it. You think of season 1 with Malvo, and his conversations were, you know what I mean? Like, he's quirky and he's weird and he has a weird way of speaking, but it's damn good. Same thing with Varga. Same thing with Hansi. You know what I mean? And even because I think Hansi plays the same role as Varga and Malvo, but I think the real quirky character of that season is Peggy, and who's one of my all-time favorite characters in Fargo, probably my third favorite, third or fourth. But like, I fucking love Peggy, and her conversations were fantastic. Even though she was a little weird, a little quirky, they fit. It felt like I could imagine the conversation, and I'm getting the same thing with Orietta. Obviously, Orietta is a little more out there than a normal human being would be, okay? But when she speaks to people, like, it fits. I don't immediately, like, cringe or, oh. I'm into it, because the quality of the writing makes it feel real. And then speaking of Orietta, she's a goddamn serial killer. Like, a level 20 serial killer. It looks like she's killed like fucking 100 people. She has so many clippings and trophies that, oh my god, dude. Obviously, from the last discussion she had with her other boss, the one where she was fired, it kind of felt like she had done it a couple times, but I didn't picture it to be on this level. And then speaking about that, we got some weird zombie thing going on, zombie ghost spirit thing, and I feel like this is going to be their quirky supernatural moment or theme or whatever it may be, whatever you want to call it, symbolism for this season. And I'm interested to see how it goes with the thematic plot points that they're going for. So far, I'm going to be honest, I can't really pick anything out. Maybe with some more thought, I could get it. And I don't even know, like, what makes season 2 of Fargo so good. Like, really good. And it's one of the most, like, surprising things. throughout the season it builds up aliens. Okay, and season 1 had the supernatural like tornado thingy moment where it's actually a natural phenomenon, but it's just so out there that you kind of get like a supernatural feeling about it. But season 2, like the first episode, you get the fucking alien, you see the UFO, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And you just immediately chalk it up to, oh, he's on drugs. You know what I mean? It's not really he's on drugs, and then as the season goes on, you get more and more references to aliens, and you're like, what's with the weird alien? This is kind of weird. And then the fucking UFO appears in the fucking climactic moment of the season, and you go, what the fuck is going on? I feel like this is the same sort of situation where I'm seeing ghost alien, well, not alien, I'm seeing ghost zombie spirits, apparitions, hallucinations, dreams, and it's kind of making me feel like, oh, well, they're just weird dreams here, weird, quirky thoughts about what they're thinking internally. But they could very well be real, and maybe the connection is to Orietta. Like I said, I don't want to go full on theory here because I don't want to look like an absolute dumbo. But maybe she's like contacting the spirit world or something like that. I would assume that this zombie thing that we keep seeing is what was in the street in the first episode that I kept mentioning, kept questioning what the fuck I saw. I'm so interested in it. I am so interested. Ethelrita is about to get her shit fucking mopped when Orietta finds that notebook in there. How could you forget that shit, man? She's gonna pay the piper. I'll tell you what. I love that. I loved the scene with Gaetano and Josto. Different sort of, I don't want to say perspective, but I liked seeing Gaetano there, and especially I love seeing his anger talking to Defi, and that's a problem with a show that's really good and has so many things. I keep wanting to like talk about something, and then think of something else. I go, oh, I need to talk about that. Defi was fucking amazing. Like I said, I got Lou Solverson vibes from when he pulled up to the Gerhardt's. the names are crazy, but I remember him for the most part. I got that sort of vibe when he went up to Gaetano and Calamita. And I love that. Like, I love a character who is, and I've yet to see his full personality, but I love a character that is good, that is morally good, that is on the right side of the law, that is not afraid to start shit, that is not afraid, you know what I mean? Not a coward. They're brave. They go up and fucking get in your face and confront people who are criminals. And I really like that because it's a mix up from what we usually say in fiction, where the good guy like doesn't want to interact with the crime. No, he'll go straight into the fucking lion's den, and he's gonna question you, and he's gonna make his presence felt. And I love that. I love that. That's why I love Lou Solverson in season 2. Something I really love is when a show does a cliche that I don't like really well. And that's one of the things. I feel like anytime I see a character like Lou Solverson, I would go, oh, this guy's a bum. This guy's not entertaining. But then when it's done right, you get a character like Lou, and you're like, oh, this guy's a fucking badass. You know what I mean? Your morals don't have to be gray to be a badass. And I think that's what a lot of shows don't do correctly nowadays. I'm loving the season so far. I can safely say that, and I expected this, and this was the common opinion online, so to speak. This is probably my 4th favorite season so far, through 4 episodes. But I'm still loving it. Like, not liking it, I'm loving it. And I'm hyped to see every single solitary word that's spoken, every breath that's breathed. Every minute that passes, I want to see it. Fargo is such a creative show that it's like watching something new every second you watch. And that is something that's, honestly, in today's TV, it's rare. It feels like everything's a ripoff of something. But Fargo is one of the rare shows that sort of paves its own path. And I really respect it. I respect Noah Hawley for doing that. And that's what gets me to want to watch every episode. So I'm hyped for the next one. I will see you guys next week for the 5th episode of Fargo. I would say for the halfway point, but I know that this season, for some odd reason, is an episode longer than the others. So, 1, I don't know why. 2, that's really annoying because you can't keep the symmetry of 10 episodes. But, hey, I don't want to rant here. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length uncut reaction up on Patreon if you guys are interested. And if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. See you guys next week.